Really good victory for us. Hard-fought game. I thought Valpo played extremely well, especially in the second half. They challenged us. We went down 5 or 6 points. But in particular, Noah and Ty Gross in the last 8 minutes continued to step up. Noah hit a big three to take the lead. We were able to get some stops. Ty got to the free throw line, made his free throws. And anytime you can beat a really good mid-major program in Valparaiso, it's always a good win. And then more importantly, you want to protect your home floor, and we did that tonight. Really happy for these guys. We've had a good run now here to be 7-1. Going to Texas was tough. Going to Montego Bay was tough. And then flying out to California was extremely tough. So to come back home and gut this game out in a really hard-fought victory, it's really impressive, and I'm excited for them, and I'm excited about the future.
Talk about your redshirt junior here that's with you, Ty Gross, obviously comes out today and has maybe the best game of his career, 6 of 8 shooting, 9 of 10 at the free throw line, helps you guys ice that game away. What did you see out of this player that you liked?
Just continued growth. Ty continues to get better. He remained confident. Had a really good start to the game. I thought midway through the second half he had a few turnovers. But even after that, he stayed confident. I challenged him during the timeout that, we can't make excuses. We can't look at the referees, and he responded and went strong to the rim and made plays. But more importantly, when the game was right there in the balance, he had a huge weak side block. And then he was able to get a few rebounds to get to the free throw line. So continuing to see his progress is great. The maturation of him coming together as a complete player is great. And I'm just going to continue to challenge him to be the leader and do what he did tonight consistently.
And I've got to ask you about Thomas Benelli, a kid who hasn't touched the floor yet this year, and then comes in, gives you guys a huge spark of energy, shoots 4 of 6 from downtown. I know you guys have a lot of high praise about what he can do, but even you've got to be surprised about.
No, not surprised at all. I mean, Thomas can really shoot. I mean, wherever he is on the floor, it doesn't matter how deep or how close to the three-point line, we expect it to go in. He's not in great shape, so he couldn't play a lot of minutes, but he's a confident player, a confident shooter. I thought Noah Morgan was huge tonight. We were down, and he hit a big three on the left wing to put us up, and then he hit some big free throws to close out the game. So it was great to see Thomas shoot the ball that way, especially in the first half when we were struggling. I thought he hit one in the second half, but just having him on the floor helps our spacing because guys can't help off him, and we were able to get to the rim as well. So, again, great team victory. We had guys step up. I thought Boubacar and Jalen did a great job of anchoring our zone. When needed, we got big stops, and really happy for these guys.
All right, Ty, we'll get your thoughts on the game, and then we'll open it up for questions.
I was impressed with our first half. I mean, we played some okay defense, but not good enough. Our offense looked really good, but the second half we came out sluggish, and then we came out sluggish. I was really impressed with our resilience going down in the second half at some point in time, and I was just really impressed with how we were able to fall back and get the job done.
So 2 questions for you. First, what did you focus on in practice to improve from the UC Irving game?
2-foot jump stop. I mean, every time I attack it, just not going off balance, off 1 foot, just being strong with my drive and going off 2 feet. That was a big difference today.
And the second question, can you explain the team's excitement for Benelli coming on the
Oh,
court?
that was big time. I mean, I don't think any of us seen him coming out that hot, but when he did, we weren't surprised at all either because he's such a great shooter, and it was a big burst to our game, and it helped us win a lot.
Some questions for Coach Murphy. How did you look to shut down Javon Freeman?
Just identify him in the half-court set. A lot of times he gets going in transition. As you saw early, we had him stifled. We turned the ball over, and he was able to score. Credit to him. He's a great player. He kind of figured out some spots in the zone. We allowed him to get some open looks, and he delivered. But in the last 3 or 4 minutes, we got the stops we needed. But I thought we did a really good job on him for about 22 to 24 minutes of that game, and then it was about a 6 to 8 minute stretch where he was free and to get loose. But we did enough to win the game, so I'm pleased with that.
What caused the team to band together in the second half?
I mean, these guys just believe in each other. They're extremely confident in one another. We've had teams here in the past where we go down in that situation and we could never climb back and get to where we needed to be. But because they collectively believe in each other, they enjoy playing with one another. They believe in the game plan. They believe in the coaching. So anytime you have a group of guys that are totally bought into everything we're doing, That's a great recipe for success, and that's what you've seen tonight in the last 10 minutes of the game when we had to get stops and make plays.
Can you talk about Ty Gross and Noah Morgan's season highs for a bit?
You know, anytime you have guys that continue to improve throughout the season is great. Again, Ty is extremely confident. He believes in himself. He's understanding a little bit more of how to deliver on the offensive side of the ball. You mentioned Irvine, and there was a lot of 1-foot shots, and he was off balance, but we worked on the 2-foot jump stop. We know if we can get Ty into the lane because of his length and his athletic ability, once he jumps, it's hard to even contest his shot. So we worked on that the past few days, and he came right out and scored the first play of the game, and he collectively continued to believe in that theme throughout the game, which was great. And then Noah is a really confident player. He believes in himself. He took a big three, and for him to make that and close out the game at the free throw line and continue to be great on defense is special. These are our two starting forwards. They are starting forwards for a reason. And Ty has the most experience because he's been here with us the longest. So, you know, anytime you're a junior, it's your time to step up. He's, stepped up, and now it's all about consistency. How do I continue to get better? How do I continue to get into the next game? Because now he's on the scouting report, right? I talk about, a lot of teams didn't know what we were coming with at the beginning of the year. Now everybody's watching film. So for him to get a career high tonight after they've been watching film and they had 6 days to prep for us, and for us to even be successful as we were with the rest they were coming in here with, and then knowing that Ty is our go-to guy, a lot of credit to him. His determination, his desire, his passion to want to be better is great. So if we can collectively continue to play this way, we'll continue to have success this season.